What is up, guys? We're back with another video. It's been a while since the last one, but that doesn't matter. Today we're going to be doing a video where I take my Four Nations team predictions that I made. You can see them in one of my previous videos. And I'm going to put them against the real rosters that actually got picked for the Four Nations face-offs. A lot of similarities, obviously, between each country's roster, the one I picked and the one that actually got picked. For example, I got 19 out of 23 for Finland, 20 out of 23 for Sweden, 20 out of 23 also for the US, and my worst actually being Canada, where I only got 17 out of 23. So let's see who the sim thinks picked a better team, me or, each country's respective GM. And then we'll see which country EA thinks is going to win the Four Nations face-off. We'll get to the main screen here, and then I'll explain a little bit more how we're going to do this today. So you can see Canada. That's my pick. Anyone that's double name, that's my pick. Anyone that says, for instance, Canada real is the real roster. It's pretty simple. So Canada versus Canada, we have Finland versus Finland, USA versus USA, Sweden versus Sweden. One game elimination. So after the first round, it'll decide if I picked a better roster or if the real GMs picked a better roster. Again, it's one game, it could be a lucky bounce or whatever, but these tournaments, international tournaments, once they make it to elimination games, it's single game elimination. There's no playoffs, so I think this is the best way to do it. After that, it'll just be basically the real tournament. 4 versus 4. They'll be seeded based on how I inputted this. I don't know if it'll put Canada versus Finland or Canada versus US, what it may be, but yeah, essentially that's what it'll be. It'll be the first round will just be my team versus the actual team, and then after that it'll be the actual tournament. So let's get into it. Okay, so it looks like right now it'll be Canada versus US in this next round. It'll be Finland versus Sweden. I think that makes sense. With North America versus European. Yeah, let's sim some games here. So I think my Canada roster is better. I do wholeheartedly believe that. Again, the sim's a bit of an issue because I had Bedard picked as my 13th forward, and okay, the real team is up first. Sam Bennett scoring. My team gets a power play. My team scores. Nathan McKinnon. It is a little bit confusing to figure out because they're, almost roughly the same team. But again, after the first, can't be much more even. 1-1. Shots are 10-11. Yeah, let's get the second. We'll just quick sim it. And my team is up 3-1 on the real Canada roster. Again, I put a bit more grit on my team than what the real Canadian team did. Let's sim the third. See if we can hold on. We get an early power play. They kill it off. We're out shooting them almost double, but they are coming back, of course, as I say that. We score again. Braden Point. I think this shows I picked the better roster. If you wanna go back, Pietrangelo scores for them. We're out shooting them by 10. We get a power play. Crosby with the empty netter. 5-2. My team wins. Okay, so that's the first game. So right now it's 1-0 for me. Yeah, we don't need to look at the stats. Again, I didn't set lines for either team. I just put the players in. Again, if you want to know what the real rosters are, you can Google those. You can look those up. I'm sure you've seen them 100 times. If you're watching a video like this, you already know what the actual rosters are. And like I said, if you want to watch mine, you can just go back to the video of me doing my roster predictions and my sim. Okay, now we have USA versus USA. We'll simulate this one. Okay, same thing as last time. We'll times 8 for the first period. So again, USA 2 is the real team. USA is my predicted roster. When I was making the real team today, I noticed that the oh god, I'm gonna forget their name. The Americans, the AHL team there, their logo probably is better than the one I picked of the Eagle. 0-0 after the first. Shots 10-8, no clear advantage for either team. Fast in the second. Again, shots still pretty close. We went ahead. Kyle Connor scores for both teams. It's a little odd, but I mean, that is what it is. Like I said, the teams are very close. The U.S., what was I? 20 out of 23 I picked. So only 3 players different, and again, there's 3 extra roster spots, so that could boil down to being exactly who it is. So we'll press play times 8. Let's see if we can go up 2-0 on the real team. And Kyle Connor, I mean, count it as a hat trick if you want. It's kind of funny. So we're down right now. And now we give them another power play. Shots are still pretty even. I think we're probably going to pull... Oh, that's a dagger. Probably right before we would have wanted to pull the goalie. The real USA team wins. Which, again, I think the USA was one of the most odd rosters that got picked. I mean, they picked Trocheck, Kreider, and Brock Nelson, which I think are the 3 players that I got wrong. I think I got all their goalies right, all their defense, but those 3 forwards. And I think a lot of people think they probably shouldn't be on the team. But, I mean, if this is any indication, which really this shouldn't be any indication, looks like the USA team that Bill Guerin and his squad there picked was better. So, let's move on to Finland. Again, Finland, 20 out of 23 right. Oh, no, sorry, 19 out of 23 right for Finland. So we'll sim this one. Again, times 8 for the first period. I don't think there was any major, you know, things that were different about these teams. Like, nothing that's probably going to affect them too much. But again, 4 players different. I mean, 2 of those are goalies that won't play. But I think I did have at least 1, if not 2, goalies picked differently than their roster. Okay, after the first, 0-0. The real team is out shooting us by 3. Not a big deal. I am also just reminded that this logo right here, the whale, because I was thinking Swedish fish for the Finland roster, which again obviously makes no sense because there's Sweden. But I did realize while I was making this one, because I was reminded of my dumb mistake, that I mean, it's the fins, and the whale has fins, so it's not as bad as it originally was. So let's fast sim the second. After the second, Barkov scores. The real team is up. So let's times 8 for the third. Hopefully we can answer back. We are getting outshot by quite a bit. We give them a power play. Rantanen scores. Give them another power play. Apparently someone that I picked that they didn't is, oh my god, horribly disciplined. They're out shooting us almost double. They have 41 shots. My team doesn't deserve to win this one. But again, it's single game elimination. Either you show up or you go home. And my team is going home. 3-0 shutout. Bad. So, I need Sweden to save me, tie it up. I mean, I'll take the consolation if Canada is the team I pick better, because obviously I'm Canadian. So if that's the team that I'm good at picking, then I mean, hats off to me. That I'm pretty impressed with that one. So let's get into Sweden here. Again, first period times 8. My team comes out Sweden swinging. They were out shooting, but after that, the other team just takes control. Gustav Nyquist, that guy I think I did not have on the team. Sweden again, 20 out of 23 that I picked. Wow, we get scored on shorthanded. That is not what you like to see. Not one single bit. Okay, down 2 after the first. We might be going with our team Canada and praying they can win this thing for us. Quick sim the second, and they score again. Victor Arvidsson, another guy that I might not have had on my team. Times 8, third period. It's not looking good for me. We get a power play. Hopefully we finally score. Okay, we get a power play goal, then we give them a power play right after. They don't score. Okay, we need another one here right around the 10-minute mark. Give it till 8. If we don't score, I think we're done. I think we're probably done. I mean, crazy things happen, but we're going to need probably 2 goals with the net empty now. We get one before we pull the goalie. Can we get one? We cannot. 3-2. We tried to make the comeback. It didn't happen. So, as of right now, the real-life GMs picked 3 out of 4 better teams than myself. Again, I'll take it. I got Canada right. You know, that's, like I said, the most important one to me. So now we have Canada versus U.S. I think a lot of people are hoping this will be the final. World Juniors, super big letdown. So it'd be nice to see a gold medal game with Canada and USA, because the World Juniors was nowhere close to it. So let's times 8 for the first period and see if my team Canada can beat the real team USA. Low shooting games so far here. We get a power play. We can't convert. We give them a power play. They can't convert. We score. Braden Point. He seems to be one of the better players on the team right now. So after the first, with 20 minutes and 11 seconds in the second, apparently. Shots 9-7, goals 1-0 for us. Quick sim to the next period. Big scoring period. 4 goals scored in this one, 2 apiece. 3-2 for us. Shots, we're still out shooting them, 22-15. Goals from Miller and Kachuk for them. McDavid and Reinhart for us. Both get a power play goal. It's again fairly even. So let's times 8 again. Hopefully, Team Canada, my Team Canada, can hold on and Charlie McAvoy scores to tie it up. We get a power play. Can we convert? No, we cannot. 3-3. Will we see our first overtime? Also, I guess it is important in case it happens. I might jinx it now. Long power play. I did continuous OT. We score. Braden Point. Again, I said he might be the best player for our team so far. Seems to be holding true. My Team Canada is going on to the final. Do we think it counts that I win and I'm the better GM if my team goes on and wins, even though I got less of the teams correct? I don't know. Let's see. Simulate this game, and then we'll have the final. So times 8 first period. Finland, Sweden. Again, these are the real rosters, not my rosters. Elias Pettersson scores for Sweden. I think they're really hoping that he's gonna. Wow, they get a 5-on-3 and they cannot convert. Incredible. Sweden's out shooting Finland pretty bad. I guess it's worth mentioning, of all the teams, they were all the same overall, except the actual team USA, I think, was 1 overall better than my Team USA. Fast in the second. Sweden up 3-0. William Nylander with 2 power play goals, 9 seconds apart. I don't know what happened to Finland there. Obviously, it must have been a major. Honestly, let's have a look. Unless they really did just that bad. Yeah, check from behind by Miro Heiskanen in a major. Not what you want to see, but I mean, international. Oh, not all events. International hockey. It's. I mean, if you watched all the kneeing penalties, 5-minute majors, and all that stuff in Canada's last game there. It seems like in the World Juniors, there's always so many majors and kicked out of games. It's kind of ridiculous, but we'll do times 8. I don't think Sweden's coming back from. I don't think Finland's coming back from this one, but you never know. We'll let them try. Shots 18-38. Nylander completes the power play hat trick. Lucas Raymond scores one just for fun. Will we see another shutout here? 5-0. 16 seconds left. They hold on. 5-0. William Nylander with a hat trick, all on the power play. There we have it. Sweden versus Canada in the final. So, it's, again, my Team Canada, not the real one, versus Team Sweden. I'll probably do another video with the real teams just against each other. But yeah, let's sim and see if I could win the whole tournament here. We get a power play early on. We cannot convert. We are Canada. It's my team. It's my team that I picked. I predicted. Getting outshot. We need to start reeling it in here a little bit. There we go. Nope. And they answer back. So shots, we need to try and get a little bit more even. But if we can get out of this first period, not down by a goal, we'll call it a win. And we did come back in shots a bit. We're only down by 4. It's the final. Let's slow sim the whole thing. We give them a power play. They convert. There's no way it was a major again, was it? Give them another power play. A 5-on-3. My God. And they score. Not on the power play. 2-0 for Sweden. Not what we like to see. They're out shooting us almost double. Gonna need a big third period. Okay, we're gonna have a look at the penalties again here, because what is going on? No, just double minor high sticking from Makar. Then they got a penalty. Then we get, I mean, back-to-back penalties a minute apart. Exactly a minute apart. Hooking and elbowing by McKinnon. Not one you see very often in this game. It is what it is. Let's go back to goals and let's see if we can make a third period comeback here. I almost pressed quick sim. We get a power play. We score. Nathan McKinnon making up for that dirty elbow. Sam Reinhart ties it up. Zibanejad, of all people, breaks the tie. That was a crazy few minutes there. Like, what, 2 minutes? 3 goals scored in the game. We need one here late. Get Sidney Crosby out there. Get the ghost of Jerome Iginla. Let's, oh, I thought we had it. And there you have it, guys. Team Sweden, the real Team Sweden, winning the Four Nations face-off. I mean, you got to hand it to them. They obviously played well the whole tournament. They didn't get eliminated. They've went undefeated because, you know, you kind of had to do it. Arvidsson, again, I don't know if I picked him on my roster, and he leads the way with 3 assists. I thought it said I thought he had 3 assists and he was -3. 3 stars. We might as well look at it. Arvidsson, yeah, with the 3 assists. Zibanejad with 1 goal, which is the winner there, and then Allmark with pretty good numbers. 2 GAA and a 928. 2. We scored 3 goals. Did we not? Oh no, we didn't. We scored 2 goals. Oh, guys, I'm losing it. Either way, we'll have a look at the entire point scoring, see if one player in particular really popped off here or not. Actually, let's see who did worse for Team Canada. Oh, this is my Team Canada, obviously. Scheifele, the 3 games, no points at all. A lot of players. Oh, this is the whole league. Oh, God. So Crosby and McDavid and Point. Wow. So the other teams were just super balanced here. Like our team. 3. That was probably the first line there. They led the way. But yeah, like our Team Canada, our Team Canada, our Team Canada. Like the logo, I can tell by the logo. That is the real life one. Real life. Ours. I guess I'm a moron. It makes sense that it's gonna be our team because we are only 2 teams played 3 games. Some teams only played 1. Yeah, obviously there's no Team Canada, real Team Canada that's gonna be there. There you go. There you have it. Crosby leads the tournament, which I think would be super cool if he actually does it. I really do hope to see the Nova Scotia line there with him, McKinnon, and Marchand, but you never know. It might not happen. They're gonna go with the best thing they can do, not just that for fun. Either way, guys. Again, a quick one today. Just wanted to see if maybe my teams were a little bit better. Might even do a 7-game series versus, you know, my roster and their roster. See which one is actually the best. Yeah, if there's anything you guys would like to see, throw a like, throw a comment. If you want to see my rosters that I made, my prediction rosters, go back and look at my other video. I might just link it in this one down below here somewhere. Either way, like I said, appreciate it watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. My last Four Nations Face-Off video is just about to become my best video. It's been doing very well lately. I don't know why, but it has been. But yeah, thanks for the support, guys, and have a good rest of your day. Peace.